Okay, so today's my birthday, 47 years old. Got my birthday cards here from my kids that I brought over with me. Day 6 of the biocybernaut training. If you've come to this video and you haven't seen any of the others, go to biocybernaut.com, download the book, The Art of Smart Thinking. You can get it for free. Link will be in the video somewhere. But geez, what a day today. I had no idea how good it would be today. Where do I begin? Started off, we sit down, 3 of us around the table with the coach, we're chatting, we're working out our plan of the day, what we're going to work on, emotions, situations that created like emotional charges, dropping those emotions, allowing the alpha to rise, etc, etc. Got this list together, loads of things to work on. I suppose without telling you what was going on, but put it like this, quite a few unresolved things, shall we say, to do with my mum, who passed away last year. And being that it's my birthday today, the day she gave birth to me, I was working through some issues, and things got, inside the session, inside the chamber, I mean, the session seemed like it went really quick today, which is a good indication you're producing a lot of alpha, because time tends to distort. But went through a whole bunch of really powerful stuff, and then at the end of the first session, associated to a memory, I'm not going to get into too much detail, quite private, so associated to a memory where it felt like my vibrational state was like probably as high as it possibly could be, or the highest it's been, and all of a sudden up on the screen comes these green numbers like reaching new highs. And then the session finished and it was lunchtime. I come out buzzing, totally buzzing, like wow, yeah, telling the other two girls on the training, telling them what was going on, and was just eating the food, boom, straight back in the chamber. Started working on some stuff to do with my mum. Felt really great, and I, interestingly enough, there's another process called Psych-K. It's a training that I did maybe 10 years ago. Maybe not as much as 10 years ago, but a while ago. And there's a lot of muscle testing, there's lots of different ways to do muscle testing, but for me it's this, if it gets blocked, it's a yes, if it's a no, it will just slide through. And I've been doing that a lot previously, on and off, but inside the chamber, when I'm communicating with the unconscious, asking questions, I'm looking at the mood scale, I'm looking at a particular emotion that's come up with a couple of sigmas, and I'm like, okay, unconscious mind, present to me an example of this so I can work on it, for example. I use the muscle testing a lot, works brilliantly for me. So did a lot of Psych-K inside this training as well, along with the processes that they teach us, so that's kind of interesting. But anyway, so feeling good, went through this session. It usually, because they ask us how long we think it is at the end, inside the chamber. They never tell us how long it is. In fact, I never mentioned, but the time now is 10:20. The session started today at 10 a.m. So we're in there talking, planning, 2 sessions in the chambers, lunch in the middle, debrief, and then we look at all the charts and we come out and it's 10:15. It's a long day. And yeah, just went through all this stuff in this session, and came out absolutely buzzing. But then when I did the debrief with the coach and I started telling him and explaining him some of the stuff I did with my mum, it got very emotional, which is a good sign. Things are moving, blockages being released. Got very, very emotional, and it was a great day for it to happen on my birthday. So yeah, feel a million times better. And the good thing as well, because again, this is the key part of the training. At the end of the session, and they start going through the graphs and see where you're at, hitting all new highs on alpha. Theta is showing up more and more, so that's developed over the course of the week. Able to sustain alpha for longer in the chamber with eyes closed, seeing the whole brain working together, where on the graph you've got the occipitals, the frontals, the temporals, the centrals, all just lining up and pulsing at the same time. just all these things that just weren't seen at the start of the week. So everything's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And I'm pretty convinced, I've been having done hypnosis training, NLP, Psych-K. On a week like this, when you're just doing tons and tons of work, your connection, well, for me, my connection to, to the unconscious, call it what you will, becoming a lot stronger, just from practice, and just basically going into the chamber and being not forced to do anything, but you think, well, I'm in here for however long I'm in here, I'm going to get busy and work through stuff. So incredibly powerful day. Last day tomorrow. Very exciting, but as the coach was saying, it's more exciting to see what happens. He said he gets some people contacting within a week and say that I'm not really feeling anything different, and yet then a year down the line they're like, oh yeah, this changed, that changed, and their whole life has blossomed in so many ways. So there's lots of interesting testimonials, and there's lots of interesting feedback from different people. But I suppose ultimately for me it's like, well, what's my experience going to be? So yeah, we shall see. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. Right now, after today, I was thinking actually if I was to do a testimonial, it would be something like this. This training is brutal and it's brilliant. It's incredibly hard. It's at times it's so simple and easy. It's challenging. It's rewarding. It's everything on the scale. And there are sometimes, like yesterday, I didn't ever want to go in the chambers ever again, but today I loved it in there. So it's impossible. It's a very difficult thing to describe. But the bottom line is, I've never been on any other personal development type program where you can see literally in front of your eyes the results of the day and make comparisons to previous days. So today, all new highs again. Where's all that going to lead? Got no idea. So that's it for today. Is it going to improve my golf? Is it going to make me a better player? Is it going to get me to scratch? We shall see. Maybe it will be just one of many things that helps funnel me in that direction. There we go. See you tomorrow.